Imagine holding a coin so ordinary in appearance that you could mistake it for the change you use to buy a cup of coffee. A coin so small, so simple yet so powerful that it has transformed lives and stunned the numismatic world. Imagine a quarter. Released in 2015, a quarter meant to honor the Homestead National Monument of America in Nebraska. But within this quarter lies a secret one that turns it from an everyday 25-cent piece into a staggering $9 million treasure. This is no exaggeration. This is the true story of the 2015 Homestead National Monument of America quarter. And in this video here on Profit Show, you are about to discover every hidden detail, every fact, every numismatic secret that makes this coin one of the most remarkable finds of the modern age. But I must warn you, do not blink, do not look away, because with every step we take in uncovering the truth, the story becomes more suspenseful, more shocking, and more valuable than you can imagine by the end. You will not only understand how this coin reaches $9 million, but you will also know the critical steps to take if you were ever lucky enough to hold one in your own hands. Now let us begin with what meets the eye at first glance. The Homestead Quarter is part of the America the Beautiful series, a program launched by the United States Mint to celebrate national parks and monuments across the country. The Homestead design depicts a homestead house with water pumping and wheat growing, a symbol of survival and prosperity, representing the 1862 Homestead Act that gave settlers a chance at land and opportunity in Nebraska at its face value. It seems like nothing more than a collectible design in circulation, but here is the cliffhanger. The design hides deeper stories of rarity, of minting, of perfection, that transform it into a multi-million-dollar treasure. To understand how such value emerges, we must start with the foundation of numismatics, the physical characteristics of the coin. The Homestead Quarter has a diameter of 24.26 millimeters, a thickness of 1.75 millimeters, and a total weight of 5.67 grams. Its composition is a copper nickel-clad structure, a copper core with outer layers of nickel giving it that shiny silver appearance. At first this sounds ordinary, nothing unusual, but here is the suspense. The value of a coin is not always in its metal. Rather, it is in its rarity, its error, its condition, and its collector demand. Now pause for a moment and imagine this scenario. Billions of quarters roll off the minting presses every year. Most are spent, forgotten, or worn down through circulation, but once in a while the mint produces a coin so flawless, so pristine, so unique in its strike or error, that collectors recognize it as a once-in-a-generation find. The 2015 Homestead Quarter, in its most perfect form, is one of those finds. And that brings us to the science and art of grading. Grading is what separates pocket change from treasure. Professional grading companies such as PCGS, the Professional Coin Grading Service, and NGC, the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, are the gatekeepers of value. They examine coins under microscopes, they assess strike quality, luster, contact marks, and eye appeal. Then they assign a numerical grade on a scale from 1 to 70, a coin graded MS 70. Mint State 70 is considered flawless, perfect, beyond reproach. And here's the suspenseful truth. The 2015 Homestead Quarter, in a perfect MS 70 grade with a unique error or rare strike, has been valued at up to $9 million. Now why such a figure? Why would collectors pay such sums for a coin? So modern, it is the holy trinity of numismatics: rarity, demand, and provenance. Rarity means only a handful exist in perfect, flawless condition. Demand means multiple collectors with deep pockets are chasing the same prize. Provenance means the coin carries a story, a certification, and a place in numismatic history. When all three come together, values explode beyond imagination. But wait, let us build suspense further, because there is more. The Homestead Quarter is not just a coin. It is a mystery machine filled with varieties and errors that excite collectors. Errors, such as double die obverse, where the design appears doubled due to a minting misalignment. Repunched mint marks, where the P or D is struck more than once. Die chips, where excess metal creates strange bumps or breaks. And the most prized of all, off-center strikes, where the design is misaligned, creating a one-of-a-kind pattern. Any of these errors in combination with a perfect grade turns the coin into something far greater than a mere 25-cent piece. It turns it into a fortune. How? If you were to find one, what would you do? This is where the suspense becomes practical, because knowing how to handle and sell such a treasure is just as important as finding it. The first golden rule: never clean the coin. Cleaning destroys value. Collectors want originality, even if the coin appears dirty. Second step is authentication. Have it submitted to PCGS or NGC for professional grading, once graded and encapsulated in their secure holders. Your coin is no longer just a coin. It is now an asset, a verified treasure with worldwide recognition. So where would you sell such a masterpiece? Let me reveal the secret: high-end coins are sold in elite numismatic auctions, heritage auctions. Stax Bowers and Great Collections are among the most trusted names here. Wealthy collectors bid competitively, sometimes driving prices into the millions beyond auctions. Specialized dealers and rare coin brokers who handle elite US coinage provide another route. What you must never do is sell casually online through unverified buyers or marketplaces. Because without grading and proper exposure, the true value of your treasure will be lost. And here comes the next twist: population. Rarity population. Rarity means how many coins of a certain grade exist. PCGS and NGC release population reports showing how many coins achieved MS70 or Proof 70. When a coin has only 1 or 2 examples in the top grade, it becomes a numismatic legend. The 2015 Homestead quarter in MS70 with unique attributes has one of the lowest populations recorded, creating a frenzy among collectors. This scarcity, combined with the popularity of the America the Beautiful series, drives its $9 million valuation. But let us pause and add another layer of suspense. Why are modern quarters like Homestead valued so highly when older coins with silver content often dominate headlines? The answer lies in collector psychology. Older coins may have value in bullion and history, but modern rarities capture something different. They capture the thrill of discovery. The possibility that a coin sitting in circulation right now could be worth millions. This element of surprise fuels demand and keeps modern rarities at the forefront of headlines. Now imagine holding a roll of quarters from 2015. You open it and notice one coin that looks unusually sharp, luster that blinds the eye, surfaces so flawless they appear untouched by human hands under magnification. You see a doubled die or a die chip. Your heart pounds because you realize this is not just pocket change, it is a ticket to a new life. This is the dream that fuels collectors. And this is why the Homestead quarter has become a symbol of possibility. But my friends, the suspense does not stop here. There is one more powerful truth in numismatics that collectors must understand. Provenance. Provenance is the documented history of a coin. If a coin once belonged to a legendary collection, or was the subject of a famous auction, its value increases exponentially because collectors love stories as much as they love the coins themselves. The Homestead quarter with $9 million value carries a provenance of rarity, error, perfection, and recognition by leading grading firms, making it a legend of its own. Now, I turn to you directly. Do you feel the suspense building? Do you feel the curiosity pulling you deeper? Because this is the energy that numismatics creates. Every coin is a mystery. Every discovery, a revelation, and every collection a treasure chest waiting to be unlocked. And right now, I invite you to become part of this world. Like this video if you feel the thrill, comment with your own coin stories or questions, and most importantly, subscribe to Profit Show because we are building a community of collectors, treasure hunters, and dreamers who refuse to overlook the value hidden in plain sight. As we near the climax, let me leave you with a chilling thought somewhere right now. Perhaps in a bankroll, perhaps in a coin jar, perhaps in your very own pocket. There may be another Homestead quarter waiting to be discovered. Maybe it is yours. Maybe it is the next $9 million story. Maybe it is the coin that changes your life forever. So never stop looking. Never stop searching and never stop learning. Because in the world of coins, the smallest details create the largest fortunes. And the next video here on Profit Show may reveal the next treasure waiting for you. Stay subscribed, share this video with fellow collectors, and remember this: your next coin could be worth millions.